Hey, you know, I told you as a company, we're going to be making a huge push into the Latino marketplace. Any Latinos out there? I am very, very proud to introduce you to this next gentleman, ambassador, actually the first Hispanic ambassador in this company. Humble beginnings that he's going to tell you about, his journey from where he was to where he is now to where he's going. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the stage Mr. Pete Sanchez.
¿Dónde están los hispanos y los latinos? Spanish market. Hace 6 meses estaba en la oficina de Anthony Powell y me estaba explicando la historia de Herbalife, cómo creció esa compañía, y me dijo que con su líder Mark Hughes se murió, que lo que salvó esa compañía fue los hispanos y los latinos que llevaron esa compañía a billones. Guys, good morning. Pete Sanchez, 29 years old. I'm from a very small town called Calexico, right on the border of California and Mexico. And pretty much just like you guys, you know, I was told to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, right? And I did all that. I found myself working as a software engineer. And I don't know if you guys know software engineers, but we're pretty shy, we're pretty timid. You know, we sit in a cubicle all day, and that's all we do. And my life was changed when I was about 21, 22, when this guy that sat next to me in a cubicle, he put 2 books on my desk, and he's like, if you read these 2 books, it'll change your life. And I was like, no, I don't really like to read. And the first book was the Bible, which really, really taught me how to love on people, because being Hispanic, it's really hard for we're taught, you know, don't really show your emotions, don't really shed your tears. So I was grown up with, you know, you gotta be strong, you gotta be strong. So I didn't really know how to express myself, I didn't know how to love people. And again, I was 21 at the time, I still hadn't had a girlfriend because I didn't know how to talk to people. It was really bad, guys. And the second book that was put on my desk was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Completely revolutionized my mind. I knew what I wanted to do after that. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be my own boss. I just didn't know how to get there because my family didn't come from wealth. My family migrated from the Philippines and Mexico, and they worked in the fields since they were like in their teens, you know, working hard. So they just told me, you know, you got to work hard. And you know that if you want to make it, you got to work hard, and you also got to work smart. And Uncle introduced me to this industry, network marketing, again when I was 21, 22. A company called Legal Shield, and you guys have heard of it. Some of you guys have been in it, but I was with that company for 2 years, guys. I only made $1,000. I put more money into that business than I made. I mean, I came to these conferences, I put money on credit cards that I didn't have, and but I knew that I wanted to get there. I knew that I had a strong enough why, which was to retire with my parents because some were here, and I also wanted to do missionary work and continue to fund God's kingdom and expand His kingdom. I didn't know how I was going to get there, guys, but so got out of that company because it didn't work out for me. But it wasn't the company, it wasn't the mentors, it was all me. I knew that I needed to renew my mind. I knew that I needed to put off the old man and put on the new. And I knew that I still carried a lot of baggage in my mind that I needed to go through a refining process, so to speak. And after that, got into real estate, did that for about 4 years. Had some successes, you know, ups and downs, made some pretty big checks. By the time I was 24, 25, I had owned 5 houses, apartment complexes. I thought I was like, this is awesome. And I definitely found myself boasting. When the real estate market crashed, I lost everything. I was having to go to bankruptcy. I got in a lawsuit. I had to pay $15,000 to get out of that mess. During that time, I was in and out of 6 different jobs. I wouldn't say in and out, I was fired from 6 different jobs. But once you read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I mean, there's no turning back. So, got out of that mess, and you know, was doing some soul searching. Got involved with this discipleship program at the Rock Church in San Diego called Impact 195. And in there, I spent 9 months, 9 to 1 p.m. in the Word, and really just renewing my mind, renewing my heart, and really knowing what it is to love people and to have a relationship with God. And that completely revolutionized my life, where Vemma came my way. FEMA came my way, and I said, Lord, I want to do this, but I don't want it to take control of me. So if I'm doing this, I'm going to do it all for you, all for God. And I said, Lord, you take me to ambassador, and I will do your work. So God brought me here to ambassador, and June 7th, I get married to my beautiful fiance right here. June 9th, we take off for a 6-month honeymoon/missionary trip to different countries, because we're working on a really big project in the Philippines where we're bringing clean water to the villages, and we're also sharing the gospel and the love of Jesus. So thank you guys for your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sanchez.